Hey! Alright everybody, how's it going? Now, e-bike. This is more of a sort of a waffle update type of a video, this one, because I won't be doing anything. I'm just going to go over the things I've been doing in the last couple of weeks. So, if you're the kind of person that doesn't like a bit of waffle, then switch off. If you're still watching, nice one. Okay then, let's take a look inside and see what's been going on, okay, with my other camera. Right then, let's have a look. Here, the battery. Now, the original, I don't know if you remember in one of the first videos, but I had an original flat piece on here, and I've ordered a bigger plastic piece, a wider plastic piece. Anyway, down here, I've had to make the battery higher off there and higher off there. And I've cut up the plastic piece, which is the original casing for this bike, to raise this up and raise it that way. And the reason being is the new plastic piece, let me find it. This is the bottom bit here, right? This is the new plastic piece, which you can see is obviously wider. And this bit here goes on there, like, I'm trying to show it, goes on there, like that, right? Now you can see that bit kicks up there, and it was touching this, so I had to raise that way, and raise that way, okay? The battery is, I've stuck to 20 cells, so that's going to be the shape of it. Let's go inside here now. I don't know if you can see by here. This here is a relay that's been velcroed to the side there. So that's a 12 volt, 20 amp relay, I think it is. So that's doing the live coming in. It'll be live coming in here, then going back out down here into the fuse box. Okay, now the fuse box is, let me turn the light on a minute, hang on. Let's put the light on, there we go, it's better, isn't it? Now the fuse box, that is bolted on, you can see the bolt there, the same on the other side, so that's nice and sturdy. If we look up inside, the flasher relay is up inside there, focus. So the flasher relay is up inside there, I don't know why it's not focusing, let's come back a bit. Flasher relay, bit of velcro again. You can see these wires here from the rear lights and indicators. You can see how much wiring mess is in here, look. Right. What else I've been doing? Let's look down here. Got a 32 tooth chain ring on with some obviously Chinese type crank arms, the cheapest possible pedals I could find. Look at a bit stiff they are, but obviously with this bike I won't be doing much pedaling. Well, I won't be doing any pedaling really. So that's them. That's that. Obviously there's another pedal on the other side. Let's have a look. Alright, here we go, the controller. Right, the controller. I don't know if you can see, but there was a big sticky out bit by here on the controller. I've had to grind, focus man, I've had to grind all that off flat so it's level with the bike frame. And then up here is the horn, but there you can see the new brackets I got for the controller, so that this bit's cut off. It used to be mounted with this bit on here, but the new bit is on there. There should be some, let's see if I can look down there as well. So if I look down here, I can't see if it's focusing now. See the new bracket on that bit as well. Hey, my camera angles weren't that good, so here's a shot I prepared earlier. there's a hole under here then for the wires to go through, and they sit down in there under the battery. This hole under here, it was already sort of a cutout there, so I just drilled that shape there because that was already there for some reason. Maybe because that's where the controller usually goes, doesn't it? Because it's usually a case under there. What else have I done? What else have I done? I've done other stuff, I know I have. Let's have a look up. So I think that's everything I've done in there so far. Everything in there so far I've done. Let's have another look at them wires there. Let's go around this side of it. So if I go around here, onto this side, and I've had to, let's try and move this out. So as you can see there, I've had to cut this bigger for the wires. So make sure it doesn't scuff on the wires, and I've had to make these holes slightly bigger, this one and this one, because it wasn't quite lining up. I don't know why. What else have I done? Up here, I've shown that, haven't I? I've shown that. I didn't mention that I'm using that's not supposed to be in there. The original controls I was using, I changed my mind because I'd rather drill into the handlebars, because that's the way the other controls work. This just got a pinch bolt on this one, and so I've used this one because it's much thinner. The other one was like, it was like that thick. It was way too long. And then so that's that there. Over here I've bought because this controller's got the wing mirror mount. I bought a separate wing mirror mount for this side. Then this is the switch for that side, which is different to the original one I was going to use. Let's have a quick look round from the front. That's what we're looking at the front a minute. Like that. Obviously got the wires hanging out by there a minute, because another thing is down here is what we got down here is I've put the brake caliper on, but I haven't done the brake pipe yet, because when have I done the brake pipe? Because I haven't done the brake pipe yet, because I'm trying to think of how I'm going to go into this pipe here. I'm going to have to put it along here somewhere now. So I haven't done that yet. I haven't bled the front brakes because I think I said in the last video, I might not have said, I haven't bled the front brakes because the bleeder, the blinking bleeder is different to my bleeding kit. So I couldn't do that. So I've had to order like a multi-bleeding adapter set to try and bleed these. I've cut these wires off here, these phase wires, because they're gonna have to, they were massively long. And I've had to buy a big pile of crimps. Focus on there. I've had to buy some crimps. Where are my crimps to? See if I can find my crimps. I'm looking for my crimps a minute. Right. So I've had to buy these. Of course, a bit too bright there, isn't it? I've had to buy these. Let me turn the light off. Hang on. Didn't turn the light off, man. Right. I've had to buy these crimps to put on the end of these wires here, because I've cut these ones off. Because look how long they were. All the way up here. I suppose if you have the controller somewhere else, they need to be long, don't they? And what was the one I cut open? I cut this one open, look here. I cut that crimp open. You can see it looks like they've done a double twist crimp. If that's if that's the right terminology, a double twist crimp. Looks like they've done one crimp and then another crimp offset to that crimp. Unless that's the way their crimpers are. But anyway, so I have to order a crimper. I think they're about £24 on eBay. Big heavy duty crimpers to do these crimps. So that's something else I got to order to do the crimping. I've bought, put the light back on, hang on a minute. I've bought some ring terminals, crimped ring terminals, but I'm gonna, for the BMS, but I'm gonna crimp and solder for the BMS because I don't want any funky sort of stuff going on here. I want it all to be right. So I bought crimp terminals for this, so I can get that sorted. So the BMS has got to go in here, and the 12-volt converter's got to go in here somewhere as well. What else is it? I've also got to buy. What else have I got to buy? See, I've got to keep buying things. I've got to buy. I've got to buy a charger. I've got to get a charger as well. And what's the other? A chain. I still got to get a chain, and maybe a tensioner for the chain as well. And I think that's about it. Once I get them few things, the bike should be ready to move under its own power. Once I wire everything up. Obviously, I want to get mud guards because I'm going to get mud everywhere. But for testing purposes, I can go out on a dry day. I think that's about it. I think this is just an update. Just an update to keep you all updated. I have been doing little things. The trouble is, I'm trying to build a shed. I've just moved about 1.5 tons of mud in my back garden. So my shed's been my priority for the minute. I'm trying to get sand and cement and gravel from Wicks or B&Q delivered. Impossible. Don't know why, but it is. You can't put an order in, and when you do, they say they're out of stock. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a like. Also, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one where I actually do something. Ahoy!